For the last time this season, hello and welcome to Pioneer Park in Greenville, Tennessee, as the Flyboys get set to host the Johnson City Doughboys on Fan Appreciation Night. And here's the 0-2. Low and away, it gets past Francisco, takes a wild carom toward first, and the Doughboys take a 1-0 lead on a wild pitch. Mork needs a punch out here. Here it comes. A tapper up the middle. This will score the run. Tyler Inge cuts it off from shortstop. And a running throw is in time to get Mitchell. But Connor scores from third base, and it's 2-0 Johnson City here in the first. This is kind of what we expected as far as offensive output. Greenville and Johnson City, in their 5 meetings so far this season, have averaged just under 20 runs per game combined. It's always chaotic when these teams get together. I think that's the lightest way to put it. Daly set, the pitch. Inside, the runners go, a delayed steal, and it's a successful delayed steal. McNaughton takes third, Kim to second. They stuttered, but now 2 in scoring position, and Daly a pitch away from loading the bases. 3-0 on Danny Wallace. Here's the 3-1. Wallace hits a line drive up the middle. Diving stop by Logan Fife. He gets to his feet and throws out Wallace to end the inning. That ball nearly hit Daly on the mound. Logan Fife made a diving stop behind second base. Took away what would have been a 2-run single from Danny Wallace. As we go to the top of inning number 2, Flyboys leave a pair, and it's 2-0 Johnson City over Greenville. So we are going to see a pitching change here in the bottom of inning number 2. Bases loaded for the top of the order. Here's the 3-0. Hare takes inside, ball 4. And Dylan Jackson is forced on home from third base. It's 2-1. The Doughboys have now walked 5 Greenville hitters. The Flyboys still do not have a hit. The runners go, the 3-2 pitch. Up and away for ball 4, and we're tied. That is the 6th walk by a Johnson City pitcher. The Flyboys have tied the game at 2, and they have not hit a ball out of the infield since the first batter of the game. 2-2 on Cameron Kim. LeBron from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Kim takes up and in, ball 3. So back-to-back 0-2 counts become full, and once again the runners will go on the pitch. This is one of the weirdest innings I have ever seen. 4 walks and a hit by pitch, and a pair of strikeouts. I'll tell you what, if you like 3 true outcomes baseball, well, all we're missing is a home run. The runners will go, all 3 of them. Here's the pitch. Kim takes in the dirt for ball 4, and the Flyboys have taken a 3-2 lead without once putting a ball in play in this inning. This feels like a travel baseball game right now. Alex Xavier LeBron has faced 4 batters out of the bullpen. He's walked 3 and struck out 1. Danny Wallace was the last guy to put a ball in play. Here he is. Fastball line to left. That ball is down for a base hit, the first of the game for Greenville. 1 run scores. Here comes McNaughton. He slides in safely. It's 5-2 Greenville in the second. Danny Wallace got a fastball right down Broadway, and he lined it to left, picking up RBIs 8 and 9 on the season. Runner goes. The 0-1 is up and in. Throw down to second. The tag is not in time. And TJ Adams swipes his 13th base of the season. Inge finishing up his 2nd season here in Greenville with the Flyboys. And he has played in every single game, all 44, including tonight. Right-handed batter digging in. The runner goes for third. The pitch, a strike. Throw down to third base is well late. TJ Adams got a great jump. And he swipes his 14th bag of the season, turning that 1-out walk effectively into a triple. Or excuse me, the leadoff walk into a triple, I should say. Without a ball being put in play. That's what good base running can do. 0-1 on Inge. The infield is in. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air a mile high toward the left field corner. Long run for Smeltzer. Into foul ground he goes, and just in front of the brick wall, he makes the catch. Adams will tag and score from third base. It's a productive out for Tyler Inge. A sacrifice fly, and the Flyboys now lead 6-2. Gibson in the righty box. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, jammed him, foul territory, first base side, a chance for Dylan Jackson, and the Flyboys first baseman makes the catch to end the inning. A 1-2-3, 7 pitch, top of the fourth for Drew Maddox. On to the home half, 6-2 Greenville over Johnson City. On the 6-2 Flyboys, leadoff man retired in the home half of the fourth, and here's Ezra McNaughton. McNaughton's last home run, his 11th of the season, was right here at Pioneer Park 2 weeks ago against the Kingsport Axemen. That was a game where the Flyboys gave up 6 in the 9th. Here's the pitch. McNaughton, it's a high drive to deep center field. Gibson going back, he's out of room, and that ball is gone. Ezra McNaughton with his league best 12th homer of the season. It's his first in 13 days, which, if you can believe it, is the longest he had gone without a homer this season. 7-2 Flyboys in the fourth. So fitting for the home finale that McNaughton gets one out of here at Pioneer Park. Got a first pitch fastball low and in, and that is the happy zone for most left-handed hitters. McNaughton certainly no exception there. Home run number 12, RBI number 43 for Ezra McNaughton. And with that homer, McNaughton's 12th of the season, he has tied the Appy League single season record for homers since the league was reestablished as a collegiate summer league in 2021. The 0-1. Connor hits it off the end of the bat toward right center field. This ball is down in front of Danny Wallace. Going first to third is Braxton Baird. He's in without a play. And Johnson City is threatening. Men on the corner is nobody away in the fifth. And the 0-1. Slider hit on the ground to second, a chance for 2. Patton to Inge for 1, on to first in time. The run scores, but all things considered, bases loaded, or excuse me, men on the corner is nobody out. You'll trade a run for 2 outs in that situation. 7-3 Flyboys. Lewis delivers the 0-2. Baird strikes out swinging on the fastball. Braxton Lewis K's the side, strands the bases loaded in the 6th. As we go to the home half of inning number 6, Greenville leads Johnson City 8-3 on the fly. Now Danny Wallace stepping in. He had the first of Greenville's 2 hits. It was an RBI single in the 2nd. Entering that inning, the Flyboys trailed 2-0. They tied the game and then took the lead entirely on bases loaded walks. Wallace's 2-run knock is the difference in this game right now, though. Flyboys leading 8-3. Runner goes, the 1-1 outside. The throw from the catcher, Dubé, is way late. Cameron Kim steals second, standing up. Kim into double figures, his 10th stolen base of the season. The 2-2 to Wallace. A slider line toward the right side. This ball is down, heading for the corner. Cameron Kim will score. Danny Wallace hustling into second. He's in, standing up. Wallace has 3 RBIs tonight. This time it's an RBI double, and the Flyboys lead 9-3 in the 6th. Mentioned that walks and free bases had really been a problem for Johnson City pitching in this game, with the Doughboys walking 14 hitters. Flyboys have walked 4, but also an error in this inning. Now a full count on Smeltzer. Here it comes. Strike 3 on the inside corner. 90 miles an hour at the knees. Smeltzer flipped the bat towards the third base dugout because he thought it was ball 4. He thought wrong. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball chopped up the middle. Going to be a tough turn. Inge charging, can't field the short hop, and everybody's safe. Run scores. It's 9-4 Flyboys. So credit Dubé with his 4th RBI of the season. And now here's Logan Fife, who is the most dangerous hitter facing Flyboys pitching. Here it comes. Fife hits a high fly ball to deep left field. Grant Hunter ranging toward the corner makes the catch in front of the warning track. It's a sac fly for Logan Fife. He just missed a grand slam. He didn't get all of that one. And that's a really good thing, because Fife, hitting over 500 against Greenville this season, ambushed that first pitch, but he was just out in front of a changeup. Full count, 2 outs. Dubé from first. Mitchell from second will run on the pitch. There they go. Morrow strikes out swinging, and that's the inning. Johnson City gets a couple back, but A.J. Diaz does a nice job of limiting the damage. Stretch time here in Greenville. Flyboys leading the Doughboys 9-5. Always goes from the stretch. The pitch to Hare. A fastball chopped up the middle, fielded by Dane Morrow deep in the hole. The throw to first is not in time. An infield hit to start the 7th for Reed Hare. Talked about Hare's speed, as we have throughout the season. He showed it there. Legging out the infield knock. Now here's Jace Patton. Here's the 2-1. Patton hits a hot shot up the middle, past the diving Dane Morrow into center field. First and second, nobody away. Greenville is in business here in the 7th. 3-0. McNaughton takes upstairs, and that'll load the bases. 3-1. Hunter hits a high fly ball to straightaway left center. Landon Smelser, the left fielder, is camped under it. He makes the catch. Patton tags from third. The throw in is cut off. Sack fly for Grant Hunter. And it's 11-5 Greenville in the 7th. Runs home on the hit by pitch and the sacrifice fly. So it's 11-5 Flyboys. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Francisco nearly gets hit by a fastball. Had to lean out of the way. I mean, at some point, enough is enough. If I missed this badly, this much in MLB The Show, my pitcher would get ejected. And again, it feels like a travel baseball game. It really does. With the amount of walks. And again, the record for Flyboys hitters in a single game is 18. But they're approaching that mark. 3-1. Francisco takes ball 4, and that forces in a run. Bases remain loaded for the 9th man to the plate this inning, Tyler Inge. 12-5 our score. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Majette hits a tapper up the middle. Chance for 2, but it's past Patton into center field. 2 runs are going to score. The throw to third base is late. They throw to second. The throw there is in time to get Majette. But it's a 2-run single for Trey Majette, and it's 12-7 in the 8th. Here's the pitch. Morrow hits it towards second. Miller up with it to Inge for 1. On to first, and the Flyboys win. 4-6-3 double play. And Greenville wins the first regulation home game here at Pioneer Park since July 4th. Flyboys 12, Johnson City 7 here on this Tuesday evening. The Flyboys winning this game despite being out-hit 11-5. But Greenville closes the home slate with a commanding 12-7 victory over Johnson City here tonight. We'll talk to you from TVA Credit Union Ballpark and what is hopefully the first of 2 trips there this week. The Flyboys close the regular season tomorrow against these Johnson City Doughboys. The season series now even at 3 games apiece. The Flyboys improve to 25-19 on the season, 11-11 at home, and Greenville drops Johnson City to 21-24 overall, 12-12 on the road. Thanks so much for tuning in to the last presentation of Flyboys baseball at Pioneer Park this season. I'm Nick Rodecap saying so long from Greenville. Flyboys winners over the Doughboys, 12-7 here on Tuesday evening.